Hi, this is Micornus, the leader and the founder of the Young Men Empowerment Forum, together with the Church Governance Solutions. And we are combining this on both platforms today, teaching about some skills that you need to adopt this year if you have to be successful. And I'm embarking now on part 5 today, and I'm sure you would have learned and listened to the past 4 sessions, and you would have learned out of that, and you know that you're going to become better after this. This is a year of success, and a year that's going to be successful only when you've made up your mind and put up plans ahead of you. It is therefore very key for us to look at the skills, because these are skills that we need in our lives. If you have to be successful this year, and it's very important that we make use of them in the beginning of this year. The first skill that I want to just embark on, that you need to be focused on this year, you need to be using this year, you need to develop this year in order to be successful, is ability to stay positive and optimistic. And I want to embark a little bit on this one, because many of our minds are negative about everything, negative about our progress in life, negative about our situation. We are negative sometimes about our families. We're negative sometimes about our job situation wherever we are. And everything that comes our way, we are negative about it. And I want you to develop an ability this year to stay positive, because it's not an easy thing, by the way, to remain positive all the way. It is actually a skill that you need to practice every day until you become a positive person. It's not easy to become positive, because by default, human mind is able to focus on negative things. By default, human mind want to think negatively and want to see things negatively. And that is why, if you look at the good things that you do in life, people don't remember. But when you've done a wrong thing, everybody will remember, and they will remember for long. Why? Because minds of people are forever negative. And when you look at positive things in life, we don't really spend time on those. We don't really spend our time or focus on those. But I want to urge you this year, if you want to be successful, it is going to be very important that you develop a skill to stay positive at all times. Tell yourself, I am a good person. Tell yourself, I'm a successful person. Tell yourself, I'm a positive person. Tell yourself, I'm going to be successful. Be positive in everything. Tell yourself, I'll never be poor. I'm going to be wealthy this year. I'm going to be rich this year. I'm going to see a lot of money moving in my hands. Be positive by all means. If you speak about a job opportunity, some of you are not employed, you're looking for jobs, it is going to take your positive mind for you to be successful. I know you might have marketed for a very long time. You might have looked for a job for many, many years, and nothing has happened. Remain positive this year. Decide and say, this is the year, and this is my year, and I'm going to be successful. So therefore, start applying again. Start putting those CVs and send them around. Don't give up and say, because I've done it last year, I've done it the past years. Remain positive always. And that's a skill that you need to adopt this year. Now, negativity is going to sap your energy. It's going to make you feel weak. It's going to make you feel depressed. And some of the people that are negative, they would sleep the whole day and not wake up, because they don't want to face the world anymore. But positive people, they don't need to be rich, but they will be rising up, and riches will follow them. Because remember that it's not because you are rich that you are positive in mind. It's because you are positive that you become rich. Because what happens is positivity calls those riches to follow you. Positivity calls that success to come your way. Now, you need to remain positive in your mind this year if you're going to be successful. And things that you're doing right now, start being positive about them. Please, stop criticizing yourself. Stop discouraging yourself. Stop thinking that you are useless. Stop thinking that you are nothing. Stop thinking that you cannot survive and you cannot succeed. Stop all those thoughts that are negative. Rise up into positivity this year. You're going to see things happening. And be optimistic about life, please. Be optimistic about the country that you're staying in. And I know that the economy looks actually dim this year. And we have had analysts and we have had economists actually analyzing the economy and say we are in a bad situation. And I know when you look at it, the interest rates and the inflation and all these things, they look negative. And there's a gleam picture when you look at it, and a gloom picture. But I want to tell you now that you're going to need to be optimistic despite of that. And I've said in the past few weeks that I am very optimistic about South Africa. I'm very optimistic about our political situation. I'm very optimistic about our energy supply. I'm very optimistic. I know we are in darkness, we are in load shedding every day, but I'm not going to be pessimistic. I'm going to remain optimistic this year. I'm going to remain positive this year. I'm going to remain positive about our economy. I'm going to remain positive about our employment situation this year. I'm going to be very positive about our political situation in this country. I am positive and I'm optimistic about it. And I want to urge you that develop a skill of being positive and optimistic about things this year. You're going to start seeing things opening up. You're going to start things actually succeeding, because when you are optimistic, you're actually inviting a positive energy in your life. When you are positive, you're bringing about positive energy in your life, and you're going to start seeing things happening because of your positivity and your optimism in life. The other skill that I want you to develop this year, that I want to emphasize that you develop this year, if you want to be successful, is ability to make decisions based on facts, not based on emotions, please. Please, please, please. Let's not make decisions based on emotions, because emotions will actually mislead you. Emotions will actually launch you into problems. Now, we must always find facts for us to make decisions, because if you make decisions based on feelings and emotions, you will be misled every day and you'll find yourself having made wrong decisions in your life. I must emphasize that we are living life of choices, life of decisions every day. But remember that decisions can be from the emotions, how I feel. I'm deciding whether to go to work or whether to go or not to go because it's cold and hot and warm and so on. The weather, how I feel and so on is deciding that. And I know many places, many people that have decided things based on how they feel. Because it is cold today, then I'm not going to church, I'm not going to school, I'm not going to work, because it's cold and it's how I feel. And I want to tell you now that you're not going to feel good all the time. And you're not going to feel energetic all the time. You're not going to feel positive all the time. There are times when you're going to feel very tired in your body. And I'm sure you would actually agree with me that many times you are so tired. You wake up in the morning, you're so tired, yet you've got a big project that you need to be fulfilling. Yet you've got a big project that you need to be doing. But you are so tired, and if you are going to go according to how you feel, you will not embark on this project. But I want to urge you today that please don't depend on how you feel. Depend on the facts. And the fact is that you've got a project to do, isn't it? The fact is that this project is waiting for you, isn't it? And the fact is that this project is going to be progressive in your life if you do it. This project is actually very important and necessary. This project is actually going to bring money on the table. That's a fact. The project is actually needed that you succeed to the next level. And these are very important facts. And I must emphasize that some of the students, if you're going to study because you're feeling warm and comfortable and okay, you're going to struggle, because I want to tell you now, every time you want to study, you'll feel sleepy. Every time you want to study, you'll feel your energy is out. Every time you want to study, you feel like it's cold and you're lazy. And all those circumstances are going to impact on your life, but you're going to need to look at facts and say, the fact is I want to pass. The fact is that I want to be successful in life. The fact is that I want to finish this degree that I'm busy with. And the more you look at the facts, you are going to be more embarking on better decisions, and you are going to be successful, because decisions that are made based on facts are actually very important and very successful and progressive. And I want to emphasize that if you want to be successful in your life, start looking at the facts and don't look at how you feel, and don't base your decision on emotions either. I want to end up here today, your host, Micornus Phokane. Thank you very much for listening to us. And before I check out, I want to remind you that you need to embark on our Facebook page, Micornus Phokane. And please look at our Facebook page, Church Governance Solutions. And the other one is Young Men Empowerment Forum. Those Facebook pages, please like them. And please make sure that you also subscribe to our YouTube channel under Micornus Phokane. And that will be very, very important for you to embark on. And you'll never regret, because you will learn out of that. And you will be able to see a very successful year this year because of that. May the good Lord bless you. This is your host, Micornus Phokane, once more. Allow me to check out right now and say cheers for now.